What is going on, people inside the internet machine? Welcome to episode 28. Hopefully this will be the first part of a nice, big, happy gaming week for us. We started off really well, so we'll just jump right into it. Hit Thrift. First thing I saw, Star Wars Battlefront for the Xbox for $4.99. Now that is complete. Again, you can never have too many of these games, especially now with the prices going up and everything else. The new movie, new game, all that stuff. Then the second game I picked up was a 360 game, Plants vs. Zombies. Now that one was $6.99. It was at the same thrift store, but also complete with the manual. So, you know, I bought these, but the games, the discs were completely destroyed. I mean, the games were in terrible shape. But I took them over to a local store. It's called Buybacks. It's a chain. They probably similar to what you have in your wherever you're at, right? They sell DVDs and Blu-rays and games and VHS and all kinds of stuff. And they only charge $1 for disc resurfacing. So I took them in there with the intent that I was just going to pay for them. But he did my discs and he hooked me up and he gave them to me for free. So definitely can't pass that up, right? So get those games out and on their way. Rest of the time at thrift stores, man, was crazy. Either the games are priced too high. You know, they're starting to price NES games at $7.99, $8.99. Xbox 360 games, they're starting to price those at, you know, $7.99 all the way up to $9.99. And at Goodwill, the Goodwill and the Ohio Thrift that I go to, I talk to the manager guys and stuff. And what they'll do is now they're starting to look at what Target or what GameStop has these games at on their websites, and then they'll do something under that. So I forget the name. It was like Devil May Cry or something for Xbox 360. At the time, it was going for like $20. I saw it at Goodwill, and they had it at $12.99, and the rest of their 360 games were $2.99. And I asked them why that was $10 more, and that's what they told me, because they go on to, you know, GameStop and wherever they go to, and they kind of try and price it accordingly. So I don't know. We'll keep fighting the good fight. The weather looks like it's going to turn. It's going to be real good. So hopefully garage sailing this weekend will be an A+, but we'll definitely have to see. So I was browsing through Craigslist last night, and a guy had a lot of 9 PlayStation 2 games, and he wanted $45 for the whole lot. It was like, you know, Final Fantasy X, there was Jax 2, Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, and then there were 2 games that I really wanted, and then I think there were a couple other games that weren't anything special. But he was like, in his ad, you know, he was like, 9 PlayStation 2 games, that's $5 a piece. I want $45 for them. If you want them individually, then it's going to be $8 a piece. No negotiating, and you have to come to me. Like, shit, man. That's pretty hardcore. Because at least I'll meet halfway. You know what I mean? That's fair. But I wanted these games real bad, and for $8, it was a great price. So I met him a couple hours ago. I think it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I met him about 3:30. And, man, this is one of those areas of town where you think about taking a sidearm with you because you don't know what's going to happen. I roll up in his driveway. And, you know, he opens the door and he comes standing out. He's got, like, real stringy hair. Like, look, I hadn't been washing, like, 3 or 4 days or whatever, man. I look bad. So I walk up and I'm like, hey, man, how you doing? My name's Chris. I'm here to take a look at some PlayStation 2 games. And he's like, oh, okay. So he, you know, as if he didn't know I was there. So he goes back to his room and he grabs the 2 games that I asked about. And I'm checking them out or whatever. And I'm kind of looking at his house. Inside the house, it's like a really small house, man. It's like a shoebox. But I look in there. He's got this massive ass flat screen TV that's like taking up half the wall. And I'm like, damn, man. So, you know, nothing like having a $60,000 house and a $10,000 TV inside. So I don't know. But yeah, let's check out the games real quick. First game I got is a game that I have. I got it because it's a really good game. It's an awesome game, as a matter of fact. And might hold on to it. I might sell it. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I already have this game. But Okami for the PlayStation 2 is a Capcom game, and that one is complete. I will say this guy did take care of his stuff. All the games are in great shape. I even looked at the other games that he had, kind of seeing if I could maybe like negotiate with him or whatever, but I just decided to pick up these two and get the hell out of there before something bad happened to my booty hole. Next game, I'll probably give it a try, but I'm not really probably going to play it. Tales of the Abyss. That one is also complete, and Jeff McEnzie would be really, really proud of that disc. So, all right, guys, those are the 4 pickups that we got so far this week. Like I said, I'm hoping to hit the garage sales, maybe run back to Thrift, and I'm trying to hunt down a Sega Saturn. That's like my #1 priority for this week or next week, is to actually hunt down a Sega Saturn. A local game store, they actually have 2 in-box action replay memory cards, and they're $39.99 a piece. So as soon as I track down a Saturn, I will be making another $40 purchase to buy the action replay card. Been doing a little research on the Saturn. I didn't have one when I was a kid, but apparently the action replay memory card will allow you not only to save, use it as a memory card, but it actually makes the Saturn region free, so you can play some of the Japanese games. I'm definitely interested in getting some of the Japanese shoot 'em ups. So, all right, guys, that's it for now. Hey, wish us luck. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. You saw there, man, we started to hit the garage sales. Saw on Craigslist they posted a community sale, and it said like 25 houses and yada yada yada. Opens at 8, so I got there at like 7:50, and this place, man, was wall to wall people. It was one of those ones where it was like, it was easier just to park your damn car and walk. So that's what I did. So I start walking. Look up the driveway, see a guy standing there. He's holding Xbox games. I'm like, you're not going to get any of those. Walk down to the next house, 2 houses, whatever. I look in the driveway there. The guy's holding a stack of DS games, man. And it was like Mario and Bowser, Mario and Luigi Bowser Inside Story, Mario Kart, Mario Party. I was like, not getting those. I kept walking. There's some PlayStation 2 games and stuff. Guy was holding on to them. Didn't get any of those. But I was basically just wasting time. So he was looking at the PlayStation 2 games, and I went over to the DVDs, and I actually found 4 PlayStation 2 games in there. Now, they're not the premium titles, that he was getting, but they were $1 a piece, and I figured, hell, I better buy something, or else I'm not going to be able to buy anything. So, first game that we picked up, they were all $1, and they're all complete. Scalar. I don't know, never heard of it. Might be a Spyro the Dragon ripoff. Next game we got, kids actually like to play this game on the DS. Lego Indiana Jones, The Original Adventures. Complete. Crash Nitro Kart. Nice and complete. And actually I was kind of excited. Not excited, but I was sort of happy to see this one. Sonic Mega Collection Plus has the manual. I have this game for the PlayStation 2, but I'm missing the manual, so this will be a nice upgrade for me. Yeah. So I'm walking around the community sale. I get those games. I'm like, this just isn't worth it. So if all the sharks are here, and there's other sales going on, in other parts of town, then it might behoove me to get the hell out of Dodge and go hit those other sales. So, yeah, that's what I did. And I drove around. This was kind of like, I'll say like 3 or 4 miles away, just down the road. And I come across this sale, and I know I bitch about not finding Wii games and not finding premium Wii titles. Lady had a bunch of Wii games. I asked her how much. She said $5 a piece. I picked out 7 games. I asked her if she'd take 30. She said, oh, heck yeah. So, ends up being like $4.30 a piece. One of them actually isn't a Wii game. The first game that I picked up was these are all adult owned, by the way. It's what made it even sweeter. Xenosaga, Episode 1 for the PlayStation 2. Complete. And, yeah. I mean, we all know Xenosaga, Xenogears, Blade Chronicles, all that shit. But the Wii games I got, man, I'm pretty happy. So, like I said, $30. Picked up Xenosaga and these 6 games. First one was Super Mario Galaxy. And these are all complete, like I said, adult owned, great condition. Now, unfortunately, I will have to sell a couple of these, to recoup my money. A game that I thought would actually be more valuable, but it isn't. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This one will get sold or traded or whatever because I have it for the GameCube. So, yeah, that one's complete. New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Complete. Now, I had this game before. I think I bought it at a pawn shop for like $5, but I just went ahead and flipped it because no one ever played it. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with this copy. It's such a nice copy that you get in that situation where you want to sell it, because you need to make your money back, but it's in such nice condition that you don't know if you're going to find another one in that condition for a long time. A game that will definitely get sold because I already have it. Mario Kart Wii. And, yeah, Mario Kart, you guys know, still goes for about $20. So, that's most of my issue right there. I could just sell that game and get the rest of them for $10 and probably be happy. A game that I guess I'm going to try out. I didn't really like it on the N64. It's not my cup of tea, but I'll probably give this one a try. Super Paper Mario. That one is complete. There's the Manuel. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. And the game that the kids were excited to see, Mario Party 8. So, definitely excited to have that because the kids love to play Mario Party. When I go to work at 8 o'clock at night, they come up here and, they play Mario Party and Mario Kart for like another hour or two before they go to bed. So, all right, guys, those were the pickups from that sale. But, I still wasn't done for the day. I hit those and you get that adrenaline and you're like, oh, man, here we go. So, yeah. And then, so I'm driving around and I'm like, kind of getting tired because it's starting to be like 11 o'clock. I had worked the night before. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll hit this one little area. This one last area. And then I'll go home and call it a day because I'm pretty happy with what I had so far. So, but, yeah, check this out. All right, guys, we went to that yard sale right there. They had a Game Boy Advance SP case. So I asked, you got any games? And she said that they had a box of Super Nintendo games, but they're not here. But they can bring them back tomorrow. But I have to work tonight. So what I did was I tried this strategy, see if this works. I said, well, how much do you want for the box? She said, well, there's like 20 games in there. How about $1 a game? And I said, well, what, do you remember what games they were? And she said they're like, Mario and that kind of stuff. So I said, I just went ahead and paid her the $20, and she said she'll text me like in an hour. So that's kind of guarantee that they're already paid for, so they're not going to sell them to anybody else. So we'll see if she gives me a call back or a text back, and yeah, see what's up. Okay, guys, yeah, you saw the footage there. Yeah, hit that garage sale. There's an SP case. I said, do you have any games for this? She said no, but then volunteered that she had a box of 20 Super Nintendo games. And she sold them to me for $1 a piece. Now, she did say that there was a copy of Mario All-Stars in that box. Unfortunately, there was no copy of Super Mario All-Stars in the box. But, yeah, there's some decent stuff. So, let's get through some of the filler titles first because they all weren't gems. Brunswick World Tournament Champions. And that one's kind of in rough condition there. Again, a game I didn't have, which is nice. Tecmo Super Baseball. Did not have that one. Listen, you can't have a Super Nintendo without having Barbie in there. So now I can consider myself a real collector because I got Barbie. Jeopardy Sports Edition. PGA Tour 96. Super Solitaire. What else we got here? Beethoven. That's exciting. My friend at work told me that was actually not a bad game. So, I don't know. We'll see. Frogger by Konami. Didn't know that Konami was in the frog business. This will be a double for me because I have this game. I think I have it in the box maybe? I don't remember. Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. So that's a double. Hint. Alright, let's get into it, man. We got the game I didn't have, NBA Jam. I've got NBA Jam Tournament Edition, so definitely cool to have NBA Jam. I love NBA Jam. We used to play that all the time. Dragon's Lair. And that's actually in really good shape. I'm sure it's probably not a good game at all, but whatever. Street Fighter 2. Just regular Street Fighter 2, not the Turbo Edition. I have the Turbo Edition. I don't have this one. So, alright. I don't know why you would need 2 copies of Street Fighter for Super Nintendo, but whatever. Whatevs. Paperboy 2. Definitely happy to have that. Alright, last one here is Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. Again, that's going to be a double for me. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Probably keep it and use the back in case I find a nice title. Let's see. Another double for me. Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure. This is in really good shape, except for there's just a little nick right down there on the label. This might, like I said, this might be an upgrade for me, but I already have this game. It's got some junk on the back there. But they all can't be winners. Alright, another double. Another Capcom game. Aladdin. And this is in nice condition too. So that is also a double for me. Alright, now the 4 games in here that actually made the box, right? So, like I said, there wasn't a copy of Mario All-Stars. But with almost every Super Nintendo lot, you know, when you're buying somebody's collection especially, you're going to come up with Super Mario World. Now, 20 bucks is about what this is going for retail in my area. So I'll probably post this on Craigslist and sell this for 20 bucks, and the rest of these games will basically be free. At buybacks, they're still selling this game for $41.99 or $42.99. But yeah, they're completely insane. A game that I'm actually going to give this a try. It kind of looks interesting. Sim Ant. And again, this is a really nice condition game. So instead of Mario All-Stars, got a copy of Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart, Player's Choice Edition, but very nice condition. Like I said, I'll probably sell the Mario World, and I'll keep everything else, maybe trade off that Super Mario Kart. And the last game, definitely the best game in the lot, and I would actually rather have this game than another copy of Mario All-Stars because I don't have this game. Konami's, you know, co-op game that everybody rants and raves about. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Now you can see that one's a little dirty right there, but you know, that'll clean off. I'm not worried about that. But the label is in excellent condition. Top and bottom there. Just a little fraying like right in there, but other than that, really great condition. So super excited to get those Super Nintendo games at a super deal on Super Friday. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, that's going to do it for the pickups this week. Guys, I got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I need to get cleaned up and put away, and a lot of stuff I need to put on Craigslist to try and recoup my money. I'm not like Robo Grunt, who will go out and spend like 300 bucks. I think I spent like $54 today, and I'm like, how am I gonna get that back? I need to get that back like right away. So anyway, all right, just some quick news. A friend of the show, and I know he subscribes to a lot of your guys' channels, Joey Maiuri, actually started posting YouTube videos. At the time that I'm shooting this video, he has 2 videos up. One is like an introduction to his channel video, and then he posted his first pickup video where he snagged some PlayStation stuff and just really good stuff. So I'll put the link in the description below. Definitely go over and check out Joey's channel. Throw him some love, throw him some support, you know, and just check it out. And if you like it, you know what to do. Last thing we're going to do, we always do it, we hit the new subs. We had our 80th subscriber, which is amazing. I could not have imagined when I started this channel that I would have 80 people that watch this show or subscribe to this show. But subscriber's name is itwasme007. It was me 007. Thank you so much for subscribing. Does not post videos yet, but maybe in the future. And I look forward to hearing from you in the comment section, definitely. All right, guys, I got some work to do. So we'll see you on the flip side.